Y'all know what we doing around these parts. Y'all know how we come around these and give that energy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Live on Broadway podcast. We having a conversation tonight. We gonna get straight into it. You understand me? We ain't gonna wait too far along. Hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. Let me get my mic high because they gonna try to. They got some smoke for me tonight. There we go. Excuse me. They got some smoke for me tonight, and I want to be clear on the energy and the tone that we setting here tonight. You get what I'm saying? We missed one, so I'm gonna wake this up respectfully and keep that same energy. Mike. Welcome back. Y'all know what we doing around these parts. Live on Broadway podcast. We're going to have a conversation tonight. It's going to be a little bit toxic. It's going to sway and go a lot of different ways. So I'm going to need you guys to pay attention and keep up appropriately. You get me? I got my sis. What's happening with you? And I got her up here on Instagram with me. Anybody that want to be brought up on Instagram with me, please feel free to hit the button and I'm going to bring you guys up. Hit the button. I'm going to bring you guys up. If you tapping in with us on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Clubhouse, y'all do the same. Go up to the top and hit that like button. You understand me? What up to the mods? What up to everybody is tapping in with us? We having a conversation tonight about men are men emotionally attached to men and sexually, excuse me, I'm saying that wrong. Are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? And I got
repeat that?
Yeah, well, hello? Yeah.
Yeah, repeat it.
Men are emotionally, I'm asking you the question. It's a statement on YouTube, but to you, I'm asking you the question. Pull up, hit the button, Rubes. The question is, are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? I made it a statement because it's what I believe. And I think it's what a lot of women believe. And to be honest with you, to be very honest with you, I think a lot of guys are gonna give a lot of resistance. You hear what I'm saying? What up, 21 Keys? What's up, Benny? Hit the like button, We gonna tap in. Katina, I see you. Let go, I see you. Tap in with me. I got you up here with me first. And do you believe men are emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women?
Emotionally attracted to men, that's a little weird for me. That's a little weird for me. But I think so. I think I agree with the statement. I don't want to touch on it too much. Mm-hmm. I want somebody else to go before me because I gotta piggyback over somebody. Okay. What's happening with you, sis? I see my sister Rubes up here.
Hey, big brother, how you doing?
What's happening? Just yo y'all mic for 1 second. Just mute up for 1 second. Let me toss it to Clubhouse. I want to check the temperature in the room around these parts before I jump out the window. You hear me? I gotta test, see what's the temperature like outside. What's happening with you, Clubhouse? YouTube, tap in with me. We got Katina. We got Mr. Let Go. We got a few giants up here on YouTube. Hit the like button, please, and leave your commentary in the comment section on the live chat so I can know who's here with us. You get what I'm saying? Tap in with us. I got Christopher J up here. I got Allison up here. Allison, what's your energy? Wake it up, sis. Are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women?
Absolutely. They're more loyal to their friends than they are to their girlfriends. That's where bros before hoes comes in. So that being said, some men don't even like women.
The fuck?
Their loyalty lies with their friends, and they would prefer to disrespect and dishonor their girlfriend as opposed to breaking bro code.
Okay. I feel a lot of heat coming off that couch over there. Listen, y'all know how we do around these parts. I'm going to play a video, and I'm going to bring it back to you guys because I want to get how you guys feel about it. And it's going to be several. It's a plethora of videos. It's a plethora of things, okay? I'm acting like I just learned the word plethora. Okay, cool. It's all right. Never mind. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Instagram, this is going to freeze for a moment. If you want to see the way that it's intended, hit the link that's in my bio. It's going to take you to my YouTube, and you guys can see and hear the way that it's intended. Okay? So if you guys want to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys both off of this for a second, and I want you guys to hit the link that's in my bio. Right, hit the link that's in my bio, Broadway to I am_Broadway. If you on Instagram, go to my Instagram. Leave this live. Go to YouTube. The link is in my bio. We're streaming live so you guys can see and hear this the way that it's meant to be seen and heard. Okay, what up, 21? Pull up. We got Jonathan Martinez. Pull up. Check this out. Live on Broadway podcast. Is this the? All right, here it go.
So y'all probably seen that TikTok that's going viral with that black woman that's saying that men are emotionally attracted to other men but sexually attracted to women. But y'all know I'm going to show y'all the clip, so roll a clip.
All right, before we even roll that clip, let me show y'all the full video of what he's about to play. Then we'll go back to his. Let's do it that way.
This girl got my Facebook timeline in an uproar because she posted a status that said most men are emotionally attracted to other men, just sexually attracted to women. And I want to get into it because she ain't told a lie yet. I feel like most men are unable to process this statement because they're focusing on how she's saying it instead of what she's actually trying to say. They automatically hear, oh, she's coming at my masculinity, she's calling me gay. But in reality, that's not what it is. If you think about it, men spend the majority of their free time with other men, be it their friends, their cousins, their brothers, whoever. They go to the gym together. They play the video games together. They argue in the group chat about sports together. They talk on FaceTime together. They plan group trips together. They smoke together. They go to the club together. All of this free time and bonding that they choose to do with other men, where there's tons of women that I'm sure they're sexually attracted to that can't get 5 minutes of their quality time. I know my ladies can attest to it. When a man act like he interested in you, it's so hard to get them to text back on a consistent basis, to get them to FaceTime you regularly, to get them to plan dates, to actually get to know you, and God forbid going a trip out of town. Oh my God. But if you wanted to hunch them, oh, they're going to be at that door hot and ready like a Hot Pocket. And so I think that's the reason why she said what she said, because most of the time, if y'all had a choice about who y'all get to spend y'all time with, who y'all get to build bonds with, who y'all get to confide in, who y'all have intellectual conversations with, who y'all build long-lasting relationships with, it's gonna be your friends, your partners, your homies. But when it comes to just being able to do sexual things and get sexual favors, then yeah, that's when the woman comes in after.
All right, cool. Now that that's done, right? Let's wake it up. Who stands in alignment with this rhetoric? I need to know, come in front of the congregation, because we know Allison agrees with that bullshit rhetoric, and I'm here to unpack it, and I know why. I know why I agree with it, but I'm going to wake it up tonight, okay? I'm going to wake it up tonight. I promise you that. I know I've been gone for a little while. I know. But tonight, I'm standing on shoulders. Tap in with me. Hit the like button that's pinned up hit the link that's pinned up at the top and hit that like button. Giants on Instagram. Hit the button. Feel free to come back up and join us to come in the conversation. Tap in with us. Go for it, Instagram. Naisha, I think I see you off your mic.
Yes, so I do agree with that, but I want to take it a step further. I do agree wholeheartedly, but I want to bring light to why that is, and I want to take it a step further even when looking at women. I feel like the same thing is true for women. Now, not to the same degree, but I do, because here's the difference between men and women. I feel like men understand that bro code. You get what I'm saying? They understand bros before hoes, whereas a bitch is quick to switch when she gets some dick. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like with women, this is what it's about. The reason why why men are emotionally attached to men and why women are emotionally attached to women is because you feel safe with them. You don't feel like they want anything from you. Like you feel safe with your homegirl. Like a night with your girls, you feel safe to just be yourself, to let your hair down, to just talk and not be judged. And that's how men feel in the company of other men, as they should feel. So I've seen that whole post all around Instagram, and I didn't share it because I always felt this way about it. It's like, clearly, like, because I know I'm emotionally more attached to my female friends because of that level of comfortability, because of that level of security and safety. I feel safe with my girls. These niggas I'm meeting, I don't feel safe with these niggas. I don't know these niggas. And that's exactly how they feel, and they're a little guarded too. So I don't really think that's...
Your service cut out, Queen. But I understand the overall of what you're saying, right? I understand the overall of what you're saying and where you're going to with that. All right, cool. Let me get it from a man's perspective. 21, are you with me, Christopher? Jonathan? Yep.
I'm here. Reluctantly, I came up to the stage. I wasn't trying to participate tonight, but okay. I'm with the shit. I'm with the shits tonight, bro. Like,
my man, let's wake it up then, my guy. Let's go.
All right, so here's the thing.
I'm trying to breathe.
The way men operate, we know what the consequences of certain things, right? Whether it be physical, whether it be being iced out, whether no one's gonna fuck with you no more. So yeah, we're gonna feel more comfortable in most cases, but following the quote unquote bro code, understand? More than we would with whether it's significant other, whether it's with your mother, your sister, your aunt, because at some point, whatever information you gave them is gonna come around and bite you in your fucking ass. So in most cases, not all, because we're not gonna talk in general in absolutes here, right? In most cases, that's what happens, right? Now, ladies, this is why the dating pool is fucked up the way it is now, because your man can't come to you and be honest about how he feels. Do you know how many men out there that's depressed, that's struggling under pressure, and they can't even go tell their woman, hey, this is how I feel. This is
wake that up
every fucking night.
Wake that up.
And you can't even be honest with them because you know you're going to be all sorts of bitch-ass niggas as soon as they feel like bringing that shit back up. So guess what, right? You damned if you do, and you damned if you don't. Bottom line, and I'm out on that one.
All right, cool. So let me tap in a little bit with these comments. Indian said, it's not all about bro code. Niggas be undercover and be whole in love with they lover. I don't know how she meant that. And go back home with their wives and treat them like shit. Okay. Brooklyn, cool, pretty. What up, though? I appreciate you pulling up. Join the live if you want to join the conversation. We're having a conversation about are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women, right? What's happening with you? What's happening with you, Tracy? All right, so here's the thing. Katina also said good point. All right, so here's the thing, right? Cool. That's bullshit. And you know why it's bullshit? Because any lady that feels like a man is going, and listen, right? Shout out to Tracy because she tapped in with us, right? She tapped in with us and she gave us the comment, the conversation. Shout out to Tracy. But here's the thing, right? It's bullshit. And the reason why it's BS is because any woman that feels or believes that, you know, a man is prioritizing his boys over his significant other, you know what that is? You know what that is, right? And on the count of three, let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. You fucking guessed it. Because he's not that into you. He's not that into you. If you're making him if you're making him a safe space, he's gonna show you that you're his safe space 9 out of 10, time after time. You're making him your safe. You're providing a safe space for him to be who he wants to be, and he can come to you. And more importantly, some women out here being involved with dudes, and that's not your best friend. Why be involved with somebody if you can't do everything with them? It's cool to hang out with the boys. It's cool to go hang out with the girls. But you want to overall be your significant other best friend. Because otherwise, what's the point? Why be there? Hello? All right, tap in with me, guys, because I got some more shit to uncover, to unpack with this. And I'm very interested to see how you guys feel. You know, I know it's a lot of women in here, and a lot of women are gonna say what they're gonna say. But to be honest with you, if any of you ladies have had this experience, it's because the dude you was checking for like that you was really into like that, wasn't into you. Sorry, I don't care. He wasn't into you. He wasn't really checking for you. You was tapped in with old boy, and you was giving him 9%, 10%, 7, 8, 9% of your, or excuse me, I'm saying that wrong, 70, 80, 90% of your time, but in reality, he wasn't that into you, so he was like, yo, I get with you, I'm kicking it with my boys, we at the bar, we going on guys' vacations, we doing this, we doing that, and the reverse is true as well. So this whole narrative of what's going on out here about men are emotionally attracted to men is a very poor effort to emasculate men. Wake that up, bro. Wait that. All right, I'm gonna digress. It's a very poor effort to emasculate men. But tap in.
Bro, here's the thing, right? Right, bro. Right? And we heard this a lot, right?
Wake that up.
If a dude is dealing with a chick, right, and he spends a lot of time with her, right? At some point she's gonna get tired of that.
That's a
why
fact.
He up under me so much? Why he always want to be around me? Why he always this? Why? It's like, yo, he want to be around you because he likes you. He finds interest in you. But now you keep telling him like, yo, go hang with the boys. Go hang with the boys. Go hang with your friends. Like, maybe he don't want to do that. Maybe he want to build with you. Maybe he want to, you know what I'm saying, understand you some more, learn you a little bit more. Then maybe you can learn him a little bit more. But then you get pushed. You go hang with the boys. And I'm not saying that it should be, be with your girl all the time. No. But don't push him away. And then when he stay away, get mad. You can't get mad at that because that's what you asked for.
All right, so look, at this point, I got some more stuff to play, but I want to throw it to the ladies. You get what I'm saying? Because I want to know which ladies, where they at, that's standing in alignment with this, that's in agreement with this. Because I'm a man, right? And I know what's happening because I don't dub chicks, curve chicks, because I'm not into you, shorty. I don't want to be. But go ahead. You know what, Broadway? You gotta relax. We got Benoit in here. We got Latoya. We got Fake West. We got Sammy the Bull Gravana. Okay, what's happening, Sammy the Bull Gravana? What's happening with you, Miss Parker? Tap in with me, guys. Oh, cat got your tongue. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, so I'll just be very brief. I would just say I do think that there are some men that are socialized to not like women. You know, if you grow up listening to music that say things like bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, you know, it's going to be very hard to build an emotional attachment to women when you've been taught that it's normal and that it's the best way to not do that. But some men are called simps when they outwardly express that they are into a woman beyond the physical. And I do think that there's a lot of truth in the statement that you made earlier, though, Broadway, in regards to a man just not being that into that woman. And if you're getting what you want and all you wanted was just the physical, then why would you make yourself emotionally vulnerable to someone that you're not really trying to get more out of anyway? So I think that on both sides, they have their truths. I think that, again, there are some men who are just not emotionally mature enough to open themselves up to a woman that is of substance. Okay. And then there's also that sector of men who they are emotionally mature enough to do it, but they just don't feel like that particular woman is worth them doing that for. And it's just important for women to delineate between the two. And I'll park it there.
All right, cool. I appreciate that, Benny, because you woke something else up, right? Y'all be waking up the sleeping giant. Because there's another side to it, right? There's another side to it. And yes, I feel like it's not that men don't want to hang out with you ladies or they putting the guys before you. Yes, he's just not that into you, right? So instead of women receiving that message, no. A man cannot be into you because you was told all your life you're the prettiest thing in the world. Any man that is lucky to be with you. You're a blessing. Okay? This is what women is told, but on the reverse side to it, men are told, go out there, be a player, have multiple. It's the way that we're being brought up and the way that we're being taught. But we're going to unpack this piece by piece, and we got some other stuff to play. But before we play these other clips, right? Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button and join the conversation. Jump up in those comment sections so I could see what's happening with you guys. See how you guys feel about the dialogue. Another side to it, too, that Benny is waking up is simply, damn it, bro, wait, you don't got it. Is that on the reverse side to it of men not being into the particular woman, that the woman perhaps is homies being taught all of the wrong things. You get what I'm saying? It's important to learn and figure out who these people are that we're dating, that we're into, because these things that we ignored in the beginning becomes and speaks volumes in the end, and then we start wondering why. But listen, let me play some more of these clips because I got some more things to play and I want to get it from you guys. I'm going to tap in with you. Live on Broadway Podcast.
That's going viral with that black woman that's saying that men are emotionally attracted to other men but sexually attracted to women. But y'all know I'm going to show y'all the clip, so roll a clip.
In an uproar because she posted a status that said most men are emotionally attracted to other men, just sexually attracted to women.
And right after I seen this queen's video, this came up on my timeline.
Scotty, cheat on your girl or snitch on the homie?
Now, we've all seen this trend going around TikTok, and in every single video, men say that they would rather cheat on their girl than snitch on their homie. They're more worried about the emotional impact that snitching on their homie would have on their friendship than the emotional impact it would have if you cheated on your girl. A lot of y'all are really in love with y'all homies. Y'all just seek physical attraction from women. And I know y'all about to be tight, but I don't care.
All right, hold on. Bear with me. There's a part 2.
Okay, so I'm back to continue this conversation since y'all made sure it got over 1 million views. The first thing I want to address, because I saw it in the most recent stitch that I watched, is that y'all are saying that your partners are temporary, but your homies are forever. Is that not the definition of a lifelong partner? And could one not deduce from that statement alone that you are more emotionally connected to your homie than your actual partner? Secondly, there are way too many of y'all that are up in arms but actually agree with exactly what I said. In every stitch, all y'all did was explain why you're more emotionally attached to your homie than your girlfriend. But the truth of the matter is homophobia is actually what's stopping y'all from making y'all homies y'all lifelong partners. But while y'all are agreeing with me, in your stitches, your biggest concern is being perceived as gay or your sexuality being in question, which is quite crazy because in my video, I literally said sexually attracted to women. Be careful now, your homoeroticism is showing.
These niggas is crazy. The fuck is he talking about? I just listen, you know. I just listen. I like to. The fuck is you talking about? I don't like to be impartial. I like to give all of it, pause, and not, not conceal information for my argument. So what homie is pretty much saying is that what you guys heard, men are concealing their sexual preference of wanting to be with their homies and their desires to emotionally bond with their boys and so forth and so on, right? There's more. I'll play the other stuff later. What up, D? Welcome to the stage. We got Cleo J in here. Y'all know how we do. We got Jonathan. I know he's probably working and whatnot. But tap in with me, guys. And YouTube, exactly, Katina, exactly. Homie's tripping. But leave your commentary, hit that like button. Tap in with me. We're having a conversation. And the conversation is pretty much, are men emotionally attracted to men? I ain't messed that up. Are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? Tap in with me, Clubhouse.
That gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. What do you mean I'm emotionally attracted to my homies and sexually? No. Like, well, ladies need to understand if a guy would rather hang around his homeboys than you more than the guys, then that might mean there's something wrong with you and not the homie, and not him or his homie. Look in the mirror, find the problem, and fix it.
He said it with his chest, too. He said it with his chest. I never met Christopher before, but I feel like he's standing up on that. Naisha, tap in, Queen. I seen you come off yours.
Yes, because my phone died, y'all. But basically what I was trying to say was I do believe that statement to be true. And I think it's all about feeling safe. I know I am emotionally more attached to my close female friends than a man. And I kind of wish that women wore. And so here's the thing, right? I think what Christopher was saying, as well as what the YouTube clip that you played was saying about like all these different things that men would rather do with each other than with you. I think the timing is important too. If y'all in a relationship and he'd rather be with his boys than you, yeah, that's a problem. Like, you get what I'm saying? But if y'all just like talking, just meeting each other, y'all ain't locked in like that yet, like, I just wish that women operated more that way. I feel like when a female gets some male attention, or when she start talking to a nigga, not all females, but a lot of them, especially as they are younger, it's like they get all wrapped up in that, not being able to compartmentalize, like, bros before hoes. These is my bitches, and these niggas is, I don't know these niggas. You get what I'm saying? And I think it's a level of protection, and I respect it, because you shouldn't be out here giving your heart and, to every woman or every man. So, I think it depends on the level of the relationship. But I understand it, because I feel safer with my female friends than than these niggas that I'm just meeting. And I would rather a night with my girls, like, and we don't even gotta go out, like, come over to the crib, let's drink, let's talk, because I can be my safe and most authentic self. And I think that's what men, I think that's why it's a thing with them too.
I get it. I get it. First and foremost, appreciate that commentary, sis. So I just think, honestly speaking, I feel like it's a load of BS. I feel like, and there's an agenda that's going on out here, right? There's an agenda. And what part of that agenda looks like through my POV, right? There's an agenda in attack against black men or men, and there's an agenda in attack against women, right? And I feel like when I read this and I see the viral clips that's going on here and there, I feel like, regarding the topic that we're talking about, I feel like it's a poor attempt to emasculate men. It's a poor attempt to make men seem like, because they want to hang out with their boys, as if they're doing something wrong as a byproduct of them not being that into you. And we all know that that's not a fact. Homie just not into you. You get what I'm saying? Well, in my opinion, The views and opinions of Broadway does not directly reflect those in the Giants that are of Clubhouse. You get what I'm saying? In the YouTube chat. Tap in with us. We got D in here. I know you guys been sitting around and reading the comments and reading the room. Right before the Queen, Naisha tapped in. Christopher says some things, and I want to get the commentary as it pertains to some of how you guys feel about it. You know, I'll come to Toya in a second to read some of these comments across the platforms. Oh shit, he's clearing his throat. Go ahead, go for it, D. Let him out the cage.
I finally could see him. I got sight again, yo. So this is an interesting topic. So
take your time, young man. Take your time.
I enjoyed as a young man. I enjoyed spending time. I think equally around women that were friends or friends of my sister, just to be around that energy. Equally as my guy friends. But if we was to make it make sense based on what we're talking about, yeah, I'm a little bit different when it comes to this, but I understand what they're trying to say. But I think I still prefer. I don't feel nervous. I don't feel like I can not be myself around women. I don't. So certain women don't. If it doesn't resonate, like if I don't feel like I can, talk and be my whole man self, then I feel like they're not for me. And the same thing for male friends. Like, so my male friends are like, we've known each other for over 20 years. So the conversation is very, very easy. And it's not even so much the bro code, because we check each other. They don't just let me just go about life without at least adding some type of value or some type of checks and balances in there. If I start talking about women in a way that is not consistent to how we all treat women, they would definitely make a note of it. So I don't know in terms of that. I don't know how that falls into the conversation, but being comfortable, just being able to say, I'm gonna call up Broadway and kick it with them. I don't feel like I got a friend Nikki or a friend Malika. Like, it depends on what I want to talk about. Like, if I want to talk about man stuff, like, it's hard to talk about that with a woman. So I think that it's more of that than anything else. But I just woke up, so I'm willing to see what everybody's saying.
Yeah, that follow. Thank you for that too, D. That follows the narrative of what Naisha was just saying, right? About her feeling comfortable with other women, right? Because she's a woman, right? I just think that there's a direct correlation, and we're gonna get into the mental, not the mental health of it all, but we're going to get into the psychological, mental health, right? We're going to get into the psychological side of it as well, because I also believe that just personally, I don't think women wanting to hang out with their women is an issue, especially if it's over me. I sometimes think we think and look too hard and too deep into things, and this is going to be hella contradicting, because I'm about to get real deep into all of this. So just don't say I didn't tell you. I don't think there's anything. I think sometimes we look too deep into things, and it must be them, because it's certainly not us, right? It must be the man that's not. He must be gay. He must have an emotional attachment and strain to other men, and all these other things that are used to weaponize an argument that could simply be settled with, do you like me? Yes, I like you. If a woman asks a man, hey, do you like me? He says, yes, he like you. Don't believe his words, believe his actions. Hello. The actions are going to tell you 9 out of 10 what a person is feeling, how a person is moving. 9 out of 10. Now, other percent, you got some manipulators out here. So why make things complicated when you can make it so simple by reading the room? But I know I've been going. I'm going to digress. LaToya, can you tap in with us, please, and just share some of the commentary that's being shared in different spaces? What up, though, Destiny?
Yeah,
I want to give a shout out to King. He is very heavy in the chat. He said a couple of good points. He says, so does this mean that women are emotionally attracted to other women? And they're sexually attracted to men because both men and women hang with the same genders and takes trips together and such things. So I want to give him a shout out for that because that's a great point. And he also stated, there are a lot of women who are men haters and delve on the toxic femininity. Not to mention are you toxic? Do you nag about everything? Do you listen to listen, and when you speak, do you listen to respond? He said, as a man, I like peace, and I'm going to go where there is peace. So big shout out to him. He also said something else.
And they go to the bathroom together too. Don't leave that part out.
Well, yeah, we do go to the bathroom together. Why? For safety reasons, because sometimes when we go to the bathroom, there's always somebody trying to follow. So we do that for safety reasons, D.
I'm here for it.
You mean that work?
Yeah, in the apartments too. I know. I be knowing. Right in the apartment. I know.
Well, he also said he noticed that a lot of people who make these videos are very toxic. So they're toxic individuals. So big shout out to King for the Clubhouse chat on that.
And that's like the reverse of being well, not the reverse of being toxic, but I think somebody said, I think it was you that said, he said, sometimes men jump on that bandwagon of trying to be pick-me's with women, right? And I'm not, listen, if you're, go ahead, Toya, read the comments. Broadway, shut up.
I did see Jonathan say something about I think a simp or something. Hold on, let me get to it. I'm sorry about this.
Nah, you good. Take your time. I think T. Marie weighing in heavy too.
Yeah, her and she was actually responding to Christopher as well. A couple of things she said, but I can't get that far back up. Sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. Nah, it's cool. You good. You good. Hey, listen, let me tell you this. What's happening with you, Balance? Balance, if you want to join the conversation, because I would love your commentary, hit my gram, IM_Broadway. I'll bring you up. Keisha, what's happening with you, Lolo? We got Callie in the building. There's a lot of different moving pieces to this, right? I'm going to play this other clip before... But before, what up though? We're going to wake it up. I want to play some more of these clips before I actually give more commentary. So Instagram, y'all know this is going to freeze in a moment. Go to my YouTube, hit the link. I'm going to come right back and we'll be back. So this is only going to freeze for a second. All right, cool. Let's do this one first.
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man. No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga. Cheat on my man. Cheat on my man.
All right, so wait, because it's picking up in the middle. Homie acts I'm pretty sure y'all saw this. Homie acts as a group of several black women. Would they snitch on their homegirl or cheat on their man? Would they snitch on their homegirl or cheat on their man? Tap in.
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man. No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga. Cheat on my man.
Damn.
No, my nigga.
Fuck that nigga. Snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man?
I'ma cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
I'm cheating. You tripping.
What is she talking about?
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga.
Hold on. And the reason why I played that, the hit the button, I want to be brought up on Instagram. All right, cool. Hit the button, I want to be brought up on Instagram. I'll bring y'all up. The reason why I played that, right, is because there's a narrative that a few of the ladies this evening shared, and what that was, and even Homie in the other video, what that was there's a certain attachment to the boys that the other boys have. And that's not necessarily true. Right? I think that there's a certain attachment that women share with women. I think there's a certain attachment that men, to that point, share with men. But I also think that it's about thinking that you're simply put, if you ask Broadway, are you snitching? Am I snitching on my boys or am I cheating on my girl? I'm snitching. D don't do shit around me, I'm telling. D, I am telling. What is happening around here, right? I don't got to sleep with D at night. D, I'm telling. Hello? But tap in with me. Ladies, if you had a chance to snitch on your girls or cheat on your man, what are you going for?
They said that mad smooth. It sound like a rap song. Cheat on my man. Cheat on my nigga. Cheat on my man. Cheat on my nigga. That sound like a whole song.
A whole song. Look, Latoya says she snitching.
I'm snitching. I don't give a damn. I am not cheating on my baby. Fuck that. Snitches, fuck it. Don't do nothing around me if you don't want me to tell. Plain and simple.
Oh my God. You know, we have different people out here, right? We have different people out here, like the likes of what's her name? Chloe, right? Where Khloe Kardashian, where old boy Tristan Thompson, he does whatever he does, and she still takes him back, right? Not none of my business, but what I will say is there's a certain part to it where women will remain. I know more loyal women than I ever will men. And I don't know, you ladies probably know the vice versa. But I know way more loyal women than I will ever know loyal men. I got a few loyal dudes, but it pales in comparison with men. What I'm saying is a lot of women to the respect of being loyal to, excuse me, I'm losing my train of thought. It'll come back to me. I promise you it'll come back to me. But we're having a conversation, if you're just tapping in, about are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? Tap in with us, YouTube. Jump in those comments. I see you. Oh, all right, cool. But balancing codes, hit the link. Join my YouTube, join my Instagram, and I'm gonna bring you up here. Join the Instagram, I'm gonna bring you up here, Queen. I want to get your commentary. Tap in with me, Clubhouse. Mabel, Dupreme, what up though, King? Tap in with us. We're having a conversation.
Peace. I hear. I'm like, well, let me know when I can speak. Peace to the space.
Yeah, go for it, King.
Oh, I'm wondering, like, what this, like, I just thought about the notion. Like, am I emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted? I don't think I'm emotionally attracted to a man. I don't process the world that way, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I got love for my bros, but I would not use the word attraction. I would not use that. Attraction to me means a desire to engage with at an intimate level. So maybe I'm missing the vernacular, but yeah, it just seems a little off kilter. So I don't know where this derived from. So
here's the thing, right? And I see the comments far and wide, right? It sounds like you describing Little Murder from P Valley, and I see you. Shout out to Mr. Let Go. So here's the thing, right? Men, much like women, but since the topic is geared towards the controversial part to it, is the men being attracted to men, emotionally attracted to men, right? I don't agree with that neither. I think men are emotionally attracted to women. And the reason why I say that, I know their mic is open. I'm going to come to you in a second. Let me put it this way. There's a lot of times where we as men, we need the point of views of things from women. We need that. Excuse me. We need you guys to tap in and give us a more emotional state of things, a more emotional way of seeing things. It's not just a way of seeing things by way of a man, because we're very black and white a lot of times. You know, the analogy where a man is like a dresser drawer. He pulls one out, and before he opens up the next one, he pushes that one in. And a woman's brain is like a ball of wires. This wire is attached to this wire. This wire is attached to this one. And it goes. Women are way more complex. And I think they're way more complex from an emotional state as well. I believe that, yes, men, just on a very surface level of it, yes, some men like to hang out and chill and kick it with their boys, but that's largely because he's not that into you. Now, if you've been in a relationship for a very long time and homeboy wanna, and things been working out well, y'all spend time and y'all do this, y'all do that together, and homie wanna go and kick it with the boys going to guys' vacation, what's wrong with it? Let them go do it. Because the fact of the matter is sometimes you need to break up that monotony. Sometimes you need to break it up. Go for it. Mabel, is your mic open?
Well, mine is, I agree. Like, I definitely do think when you're in a long relationship with people, as a couple, you do need that me time, whether you're going out with your homeboys or your homegirls, or you're going to see some family members or something. You have to have that separation, because when you come back together, then it's like, oh my goodness, I miss you, baby. So you got to have that me time in a relationship. You can't be stuck under one another, because then you're going to get sick of one another. Like, it's going to.
Exactly.
So you got to do you.
I'm a go for it, King.
No, like I was saying, like I put in the chat. So I walked away from, a particular lifestyle when I was like 20, 21 going into 22, because I had a lot of shit to lose. And my girlfriend, then my wife now, she sat me down and went like, yo, like you got to make a choice. Like you built yourself up and you got shit going on. You can't have it both. So I walked away from my homeboys that was doing certain things. So I didn't have to be in a position to where I got to tell them my home. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I chose what I chose, and that was, and my friends understood it. Understand? They didn't feel away. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, like this is what you want to do. All right, cool. Bet. You know what I'm saying? But in most cases, that don't happen. Like, like a lot of times you get clowned for having a girlfriend. You get clowned for treating your girl right. And this is conditioning, right?
Yes.
We're conditioned to be this way. Understand? We are conditioned to be this way, and it's a bad thing. Like, okay, look, you're talking about being showing emotions growing up, right? You 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. You hit your knee, you fall, you can't even cry because, hey, be a man, be tough, be a man. So you can't even, you're conditioned to not show emotion from young. So then you come into adult and you're dating. How can you really open up to somebody else?
So what
you don't even know how to.
So what you're saying essentially is the way we were taught. The teachings of it, the condition, right? The way we're being taught and the way we're being conditioned is to not have emotions or not show the emotions, right? Okay, right. I picked that up. So here's the thing, right? And I'm you guys can feel free to get back to what 21 said, right? So Mr. Let Go in the comments said, bro, best friends are equal. He said, best friends are equal. Therefore, women can never be your best friend. I personally disagree with that. I feel like as a man, a woman could be my best friend by way of they offer a whole nother side and see things a whole nother way. And sometimes I've had some women best friends that's been solid and see things identical as I do. You get what I mean? They just have a more of a woman approach to things, let's just say, and put it that way, right? I think that women and men can be best friends. I'll digress there because 21 said a few things about the conditioning and the way that men are raised, and I want to yield that thought and idea to the room. Tap in with us. Oh, matter of fact, Latoya, do we have anything? I'm going to tap in with Latoya, make sure see what's happening. I think they're going off in the comments on YouTube as well. So I'll
yeah.
Okay.
I do see Tracy says she do need if a man takes the time out of his life to marry someone and try some hard shit, the least we can do is be faithful and peaceful. And she asked, she said, I mean, what do you say, yes or no? So I guess she's asking, do people agree with what her comment is? Basically, if you find someone that you're marrying, when I guess times get hard, are y'all, gonna be friends? Like, you could be friends. Like, you have to be friends when you're in a relationship. I think that's a good foundation anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. Where's that commentary coming by way of?
My male best friend too. I got a male best friend. His name is Professor. He's been there through 3-4 relationships that I've been through. You know what I mean? That's my homie. Yeah,
Not Professor. Where did that commentary come from that Tracy provided?
That was Katina Marie from
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah.
You know, listen, man, it's not complicated. It's simple. I think sometimes we attach feeling. You know, I'm not going to get into that bag. We'll have a conversation about that another time. But as we begin to what up though, Mr. Milk Buttermilk? I don't feel comfortable saying buttermilk. What up though, Mr.? That doesn't feel comfortable. Pause on Instagram. Tap in with us though. You know, I honestly, man, to be honest with you guys, I honestly feel as though, again, there's an agenda. And if you're not smart enough, if you're not wise enough, if you close your eyes and you just navigate this world like we living in Bird Box, then you won't see the narrative that in piece to the God, the technology that's being provided to us. Because a lot of times people start rolling with something just because it sounds good, but it's not actually good for us. It's not good. You know, there's agendas out here. People have a narrative. People have agendas and why they put certain narratives out there. And the young man that was giving commentary that I provided with you guys earlier, to me, he seemed a little bit. You get me? I don't know. I'm not going to put nothing on nobody, but he seemed like he might be, you know, on the other side of the alphabet boys. You get me? I'm going to play another clip. I'm going to play one more clip because before we depart and we get into final thoughts, I'm going to play one more clip. Check this out. Here we go.
So are you girls single or have boyfriends?
Single. I got a boyfriend.
Do you two girls have her boyfriend's number?
Yes. No.
I want you two to call her boyfriend on your phone and try to slide with her boyfriend behind her back. It's a loyalty test.
I don't know. Why?
Why not?
I'm not really up for it.
Is it okay if she does it?
It's fine. Hey, here, I'm with Justice. She wants to talk to you. Say hey as well. Hey. Me and Ari wanted to know if you wanted to Netflix and chill.
You and Ari?
Yeah.
Me and Justice already had something going on, just keeping it low key. You still want to add Ari to it?
Yeah, why not, right? What the mean been going on?
Wait, what? You know what's going on right now? You just hung up.
The nigga hung up.
Now you acting oblivious. You've been messing for like 6 months. You knew it was a thing.
A thing?
I mean, it really wasn't seeming like it. And Ari.
Wow.
You knew too?
I mean, just a little.
Wow. Just wow. So just to be clear on a few things, the clip that I just played was 2 women. A dude was asking 3 ladies, who are they in a relationship? Yes or no? 2 of the ladies said no. 1 of the ladies said yes. Okay. And as a byproduct of her saying yes, homies that was interviewing them said, hey, listen, do me a favor. I want one of y'all 2 to call the girl that's in a relationship, man, and see if he can Netflix and chill with you. So she said, okay. The girls called him and he said, the lady said, you know, I want to get next to you in Netflix and chill. He said, right now? She said, yes. He goes, well, me and the other girl was about to get together and hang out because we already got something going on that we was trying to keep low for my girl. Wake that up. Hello. So again, I say this, I say that and I say this because it goes in a plethora of different ways. Men aren't, I'm telling you, it's an agenda, man. It's an agenda. Pull up with me, balance, pull up, Queen. I'm gonna get the Queen commentary on this real quick, and again, man, you know how this go. Y'all know how this go. Let me see. All right, cool. She coming. Listen, man. Longstreet, you been a silent assassin. Is your service nervous or what?
No, I just feel like maybe I'm not understanding. That's why I've been quiet. Like, I guess I don't get offended so easily. I guess the topic is just kind of throwing me off a little bit because I'm like, I feel like it's an ego thing. So I'm listening to like gain some more understanding. Like I guess I'm just not easily offended. Like if I'm not what my man needs at that moment. So if it's to, talk to his boys, then he has to talk to his boys. But if it's to deal with me, then I'm trying to be as peaceful as possible. So I don't know. I feel like I might not be looking at the whole scenario in its entirety. Maybe I'm just getting bits and pieces, but I guess I'm not jiving with the whole topic, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Wow. She said it may be an ego thing. And even in the side of, even from this aspect of, I'm hitting the accept button, Queen is not accepting you. What up though, collectors? We having a conversation. Hey.
What's up?
Give me 1 second. Let me respond to what Lundria was saying, right? So what Lundria is pretty much saying is it's an ego thing. Where if your emotion, if my man is happy with going to his guys and having a conversation with them, why should I feel some sort of way about that? Because he's still my man. I do things and fill voids that his guys can't. That's why he's with me and he goes to them. That's why they are his friends. But anyway, tap in with us. We are joined tonight by Balance. What up, Balance?
What's up?
Can
you hear me?
Yes,
you hear me good?
Loud and clear. Right, loud and clear. We all can hear you.
Because you got me on 2 different platforms.
Period. Listen, we having a conversation. I know you've been privy to the conversation before the conversation, and I want to get it from you. How do you feel? Are men emotionally attracted to other men and sexually attracted to women? Tap in with us.
Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%. 1,000%. But am I actually going to say it's a negative? It depends.
Okay.
It depends. Because I think women are the same, where they could be dependent emotionally on their friends and then sexually dependent on a man. So I think it could go both ways, but it has to be a balance to it. It can't be unhealthy. And I think with men, a lot of times it can kind of tilt on that unhealthy side. Because go ahead.
No, because as you're speaking, I'm just thinking the controversial part is the emotionally attracted, right? Because it's okay for women to be emotionally attracted, right? Society doesn't place a negative on that. There's no negative connotation with you ladies being emotionally attracted to other women. But there's an agenda, I believe, with the emotionally attracted men to men. You get what I mean? I think that part right there don't really sit too well with a lot of us.
So you think it's unhealthy?
I'm not saying that it's not healthy, right? I believe that if in the event a man is emotionally attracted to another man, simply being, as the examples that was showcased earlier, he likes to chill with his boys. He likes to go on vacation with his boys. He likes to, go to bars and yada, yada, yada with his boys. It's just simply he's not into you, sis. Wait, just be honest with yourself. He's not checking for you. And I think that's a very hard pill to swallow for a lot of ladies, because what 21 said earlier, to bring it back to that, what he said was the conditioning for men. When we fall and we hurt ourselves, we're told, be tough, don't cry, yada, yada, yada. The conditioning for you ladies is you're the most beautiful thing in the world. Any man in your life is a blessing. I mean, anybody you're in their life, you're a blessing, yada, yada, yada. So to have a man not really want to hang out with you, want to be with his boys, go play ball, go on vacation, it's a shot to y'all ego. Y'all got ego and pride too. What do you say to that?
So again, I think there's a healthy way to do it, and I think there's an unbalanced, unhealthy way to do it. To a certain extent, I think men should be emotionally connected with their friends. I really believe that. But it's the percentage wise, because if we're talking about 10%, okay, cool. And then he has more emotional attraction to me, then that's healthy. But a man that has more emotional attraction to his friends than his girl, that's not healthy.
But again, right, and that you're echoing the same thing that Longview just said, right? Which is I'm okay with my man hanging and kicking it with his boys. I don't have that big of an ego to feel inferior or like my man is I have to emasculate my man and say that he's emotionally attracted to other men. So his boys are his boys. They was his boys before you got here, and now you're here, and you take precedence over everything else. So I mean, we got Lindell in here. I'm gonna come to you in a second, Lindell. Listen, Balance. I'm rolling with what you're saying. I see where you're coming from as well. I think the mental health of it, right? I think the mental health of it is. We gotta create a safe space of allowing each other to think and grow. Think and grow rich with others outside of our primary. You get what I mean? My significant other, she's my primary, but it doesn't mean, and she's my best friend, but it doesn't mean that I can't also go kick it with Craig and them and enjoy kicking it with Craig and them. Without her trying to emasculate me. I come home 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and she go, there you go again, being attracted to your boys and trying to emasculate me, make me feel less than a man. That ain't cool.
Yeah. You have to have a balance, is what I'm saying. No, go ahead, sis.
I also feel like, doing that can also, drive a wedge and can make, the situation worse. Like the tongue is a mighty weapon. So sitting up here saying, outlandish things like that can bring a lot of toxicity to a relationship and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Lindell, what's happening with you, King? Are you by your mic, beloved?
Okay. What's up, man?
All right. All right, cool. You got a moment to share to give us some commentary on this topic, King?
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right, cool. So the conversation that we've been having for the last for a little bit over an hour now has been about, men are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women. There's this narrative, there's this thing that's going viral on social media that's pretty much trying to, in my opinion, emasculate men. I got some more thoughts just on the thought of that, right? Where somebody's creating these narratives and they're pretty much saying that, I'm going to play the clip again before the live is over, pretty much saying that, men are emotionally attracted to other men because they may like to go kick it with their boys or go on vacation or go to the bar, go shoot some pool, go to the golf course, go have some cigars, go yada, yada, yada. You get me? So there's a narrative that's going on that men are emotionally attracted to men by way of the example I just gave, and and sexually attracted to women. So they'll go to men, we'll go to women for sex, but we won't go to women for our emotions. Hello? The fuck is you talking about? That makes no sense. Fuck is you talking about? That makes no sense. But you know what?
Absolutely no sense.
I don't want to lead the witness. So, Lindell, can you raise your right hand, sir? Is your right hand raised?
Yes, it is.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Damn right.
All right, now tap in with us, Lindell. What's your energy on this, King?
Musa. All right, listen. We go to women and women turn on us 90% of the time because they don't want to see a man be emotional. We gotta be a soldier in a woman's eyes 99.9% of the time. As soon as we show a sign of weakness, they ready to haul ass. It's usually that's what happens in the world. I'm just gonna keep it a band with the world, okay? So what I've watched women do is because you become less than a man. Now you soft, right? And now you ain't handling your business because you out here being emotional. So guess what? You talk to you talk to your homeboys. You get it out your system. You stay gangster for them. You know your man can say what the hell he want to say to you, but you know you can go to him because you know you good with him. That's just the way it has to be right now, because it's either and listen, with your girl is you versus her. Once you show a sign of emotions, but as long as you stay a man, she's glorifying you like he a man, he a real man. I got it. But there's a reality to this. As soon as we found a way to make sure our emotional intelligence is in place with dudes, right? But we still show emotions with women. We just don't give them the full party like we used to because of them turning on us, right? Now, now we show balance. Now they really ain't got nothing to really argue or fight about now because we don't give them that full tea. And if they became a problem, then they're like, hold up, man, what is dude going to fulfill that other emotion? He ain't giving me all of it. And just because we don't give all now, and it ain't that fight, or they ain't figured out the fight yet, oh, excuse me, there's no fighting anymore because I'm going to give you anything. This is a narrative that they drive. I just truly believe, because when I first heard this, I was like, damn, I called my homegirl, and she was like, Lindell, even my husband, he found comfort in talking to his friends, and that bothered me initially. I said, why? He's like, cause I feel like I ain't got a competitive advantage. I ain't got that total rope around his neck that I can squeeze and make him come back. Like, damn, for real? She's like, yeah, I felt some kind of way. So think about that.
So we got balance up here, and I think she may be a little bit indifferent. I'm coming to you in a second, D. I think she might be a little bit indifferent with some of the things that you said. What up, though, Siegel? Too. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Tap in with us, balance.
Yeah. So I feel like what he's saying, I hear a lot of men say this. It's like you're operating out of fear. So if you have fear of your woman seeing you as weak, that's like a fear within yourself that you need to work on, because you have to be intimate and have real intimacy with your woman. So you're going to have to be honest with her. You're going to have to talk to her. Like, you have to do that. There's no way that you could get around that, period. How else are you going to form intimacy? Sex is not how you get intimate with a woman.
You do get intimate. You just don't show it all. You still use your intimate. You still do those things. I'm just saying.
Hold on, King. Yeah. Let her make her point. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
It's okay. I feel him, but it's like you have to open up. You have to share. You have to be real. You have to share your fears, your concerns. You have to be intimate in that way. Like, you don't know how she's going to react until you actually do that. So it's like, it's a scapegoat to really say, you know what, I already know she doesn't want to see me cry. She want to see me weak, so I'm just going to go to my male friends. Like, who taught you that? I think it's just not conducive to a healthy relationship. Honestly, you have to be intimate with her. That's the only way you're going to have a real friendship, a foundation for something real. That's all I'm saying.
So hold on real quick. YouTube, hold on real quick. YouTube, y'all hear the conversation. Lindell is saying this, Balance is saying that. How you guys feel in the comment section? I want to see whose side you guys leaning more on. And it's not to say one is right or one is wrong. It's just to say, hey, I'm picking up what he's putting down, I'm picking up what she's putting down. You get what I'm saying? While you guys do that, I'm going to put a poll up in the comment section too on YouTube. Let me know. While you guys are tapping that, and doing that, I'm going to tap in with you, Siegel. What up, though?
Shit, what going on, bro?
What's happening with you?
Ain't nothing. I'm just here to support. I ain't got no goddamn seat at this table.
I ain't got no horse in the race. Okay. D, tap in with me. You by your mic, King? I think I saw you come off earlier. All right, now you muted. Is you know,
Can I say something?
Yeah, because this phone, the app is bugging, y'all. I pressed it 3 times and I'm blind. Real fast, Mamacita. So I want Siegel to tap into this because Siegel definitely comes from a different perspective of this conversation, and I like her perspective on most of the other things we talk about. So this is talking about men talking to men, but being that you are part of the how would I address you? Let me make sure I say this right, Siegel.
The alphabet community.
Alphabet community. Right. Being that you're part of that, and you more side with the man's side of it, I believe. How do you deal with emotions in this state? Did anything change with that by way of the way that you handle things?
I don't think you could compare two women, like, because women are naturally, like, nurturers, so we naturally are going to express our emotions. Now, that's like when it probably becomes chaotic, because we might not know how to express it in the right way, but you going to know how the fuck I'm feeling and vice fucking versa. Now, from the outside looking in, what I can tell you is a lot of men do tend to just fuck on their girls and run to their homeboys with everything else. I've seen it firsthand. I don't know why. But I've also seen a woman not be so open to her man actually being vulnerable. Now she's looking at him as he's weak in this, and then I mean the next woman he does get with, he don't want to express that shit because the last woman just made the man feel so damn little for trying to be real and express his emotions. So I don't know. It's just a revolving door over there on that side. I don't know what to tell you.
It's an honest point of view. It's a very honest point of view. Very honest.
I rest my case. Going back to sit down, Your Honor.
Yeah, because you can't see. Going back to sit, go sit down. Tap in with me, Toya. I know Toya was trying to get her piece in. What up, though, Queen?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, we always talking about the women is not, they're going to perceive their man as weak and everything. But what about when he goes to some of his boys and they do the same thing? Like, oh, why you sitting up there crying? Like, handle that, why you acting like a bitch? You know what I mean? You all in your feelings. So what about that part of the equation? Because not all men feel like they can be actually safe with their
Nah,
homeboys.
let me tell you this, Hoya. So what happens with men now? Most men feel the same way that we don't have a safe place to lay our thoughts at, and this is across the board.
That's a fact.
Even when I get with my guys that's married, that's what it's about. Like we could shuck and jive and shoot the shit about things and talk about things because their respective women don't relate. They won't allow them to just say what they want to say. Y'all say that, oh, when there's something going on, just come to me. It sounds good coming out your mouth, but when it actually happens, it doesn't come back. It comes back with a lot of pushback and a lot of how can I say that? Judgment. It's not a judgment-free zone, especially if the man is in a position he's in a relationship and the woman does a lot more of the talking and the controlling the house and all that. He definitely don't feel safe because it feels like. Let me just say what I gotta say to keep this one right, because I don't feel like dealing with it because you're stuck there for the rest of your life, and they have that type of conversation. And this has happened recently. Me and my guys, we get together like at least once a month now on Sunday, and we just have breakfast and we just kick it. And you'd be surprised at some of the things that we talk about, and we allow each other to say, and we actually leave the space there without no judgment because it's none of that. Oh, you're a man, you should be able to deal with that. It's like, damn, I'm happy you can get that off, and I can be the person that can let you unpack that. So just look at it like that from that perspective, Toy, because the strongest man be still needing that side just to let it go. And sometimes women think, oh, you're a man, you should be able to take it. Nah, like we want to talk too.
Okay, Balance. I think Balance wants to tap in. Go for it, Queen.
I have to say something because I see what he's saying. I can see his point of view, but look at it like this. Men and women can say things to their partners and it be thrown back in their face and it be perceived as weak. And it could be used against you. So that happens to men and women in relationships. But at the end of the day, the only way that you can have a real foundation is to be intimate and talk to your partner, regardless. Even if you're a man, you have to talk to her. Like, there's no way around that. If you can't talk to her, it's not a real relationship. It's just a sexual relationship. There's no real bond.
Here's the thing, right? The okay, the moment a man expresses himself, whether it's be he's happy, he's sad, whatever it may be, and his woman uses it against him one time, it'll be very difficult in most cases, not all,
Hmm.
for him to open up to her ever again. Or if he does, he's going to be very cautious of what he say and how he say it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole intimacy part, yes, it makes a lot of sense. But you have to trust that person in totality with your feelings all the way
Yeah.
around.
I agree, but it's also vice versa because men throw things in women's faces all the time as well. So it's not like a one-sided thing.
That is true. No. It's not a one sided thing. I'm just saying in general, like
But we still
it
have to
goes
be
both
intimate
ways.
too. Yeah, it does. It does. But the problem is women are still trying. After a man gets scorned, then he's like, I can't do it ever again. But a woman, she's like, you know what? I was hurt in the past. Somebody threw this in my face in the past. I'm going to try again. And I'm not saying all the time because nothing's all the time, but more often than not, women are like, I'm going to try again because I know that I need to do this to form intimacy and a bond with you. But men are just like, they was hurt in high school and they're like, I'm never going to do it again. I don't trust women. And I know we all know men like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because
Hold on, 21. Let me say this, right? I concur, balance, right? On the flip side to that is, we all got to do the work. And nothing happens without nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like zero from zero, zero times zero still like nothing happens. So we got to start navigating outside the space and being afraid to actually do the work. Like simply put, we got to do the work. And sometimes that work, honestly, is not always therapy. Sometimes that work is removing people from our lives, right? Because they're bad influences. Even if you got the work done and you went to therapy and you're doing the work and you're learning new things in a bad environment, right? So if you walking home from school and you got to cross the puddle and it's a whole swimming pool and there's nothing but oil in it, even if you clean your body every day when you walk home, you still got to cross that same pond, that same pool of oil in it, and it's still going to leave you dirty. So sometimes it's not the work that's being done, it's the people that, come on, Broadway, what the fuck? Like, wake it up.
Hold on, I gotta add another dynamic though. I have to add another dynamic. I have to say this because we're talking about men who go to their male friends, but what about those men who are still emotionally connected and attracted to their mothers, and they always go to their mothers for emotional support? That's a real thing too. That's a bond and if their mother's toxic, you're not gonna break that. Like they're already like married to their mother. Like you can't. I had a situation like that. You're not breaking that bond. It's like the mother, especially if she's a single mother, she wants that bond.
So here's the thing with that, right? And that's a whole nother conversation. But
that's a whole nother.
But here's the thing with that, right? You shouldn't try to break it, right? Because
you shouldn't try. I wouldn't even try.
Here's the thing with it, right? We all know right now, everybody that's within the sound of Broadway voice. If I tell you guys right now, watch what happens. Do not think about pink elephants. Don't think about pink elephants. Don't do it. What's everybody doing right now? Thinking about pink elephants?
Yep, because you said don't do it. You put it in the atmosphere.
Right. So what I'm saying is when you tell somebody what to do, they're not gonna do it. Because you told them. Do it. Because you so just let me land this last point that I was trying to make, which was the damn it, what was the point I was making a second ago?
Pink elephants.
Before the pink elephants.
Men being emotionally connected to their mothers, breaking that bond.
Hold on. Before that was your point. Before
that you can't telling somebody what to do. 9 times out of 10 make them do exactly what you're telling them not to do.
It was a point
right. Go do it.
Yeah, it was a point right before that. But it's fine, right? I think what I was trying to say was somewhere along the lines of damn it. It was something right before Balance spoke. Nobody? All right, cool. It's all right. Listen. when we're moving in, let me see if are they in the comments tapping in. Let me see. Anybody can remind me in the comments? No. All right, never mind. Anyway, a lot of times, a lot of times we move in these spaces with trying to. I'm trying to remember my point, but go ahead. Somebody tap in. I forgot my.
Well, all I want to say is I think both men and women, no matter whom you dating, just be prepared for the shit that you ask for. Like if you ask for somebody to come with all their emotions and you want them to lay it on the table, then you need to be equipped to handle that, and you also need to have your emotions and your affairs in check, because that's a lot of baggage and shit to bring on. A lot of times we be begging for shit that we ain't even fucking ready for our damn selves.
Exactly.
I think that's where the fucking shit could goddamn start at. Like, if you asking for a man to do all of this, make sure you're emotionally available 100% for them to do that. Because the first time you goddamn fuck them up, they not finna do that shit again with you. They'll find another bitch or go talk to their homeboy and be dogging you out regardless. So, the same vice versa with these women nowadays, because they dogs too. So, shit, it is what it is. Just be, I just feel like be mindful of what you ask for. Make sure you're ready for that.
And we're conditioned to be that way, right?
I agree.
We're also conditioned to be that way. We're conditioned.
Hold on. One mic at a time.
Okay.
All right, go 21, and then we'll give it to Balance.
So based off of the environments that we grew up in, as men, we're conditioned to be a certain way. Women are conditioned to be a certain way. Women are natural nurturers, right? That's naturally. Men are too, right? But a woman's going to try again and again and again and again and again. With most dudes, like something goes wrong one time, maybe two times, he's not going to go for a third because logic kicks in. It's like, cool. If I got burned the first time, second time, I'm not going to get burned the third time, so I'm not doing that again. Understand? So that's where it comes into. That's what comes into play. It's all about the conditioning of the mind of said individual.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you putting down. We are joint. I got my guy, the Collectors, with me up here. What up, though, King? How you feel?
I'm good. Where you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. We all can.
Okay, just want to make sure you can hear me, King. I'm good. You know what I mean?
I like to bring you up here, King, because you have a way of lending value to the conversation. And tonight, I would be shocked if let me just turn you down for a second. All right, cool. Just mute your mic before you speak, King. Tonight, I would be surprised, rather appalled, if you didn't do the same tonight, right? We're having a conversation right before we jump into final thoughts about are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? What are your thoughts on that, King? You got there you go.
I feel like as men, we mature later in life, which leads us to prioritizing later in life. So we get to later in life and understanding where our the level the relationships are on. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to I say when you up there in life and you're in a serious relationship, when y'all are financially vested, y'all are, heavily emotionally vested, you know what I'm saying? Things like that apply a different type of quality time than when you was just doing whatever you was doing. Now, as far as us up in age, you learn, you know what I'm saying? We was all younger, blase, but I think that once you get up in age, you know that, boom, you have to prioritize that. Unless one of the bros' life is on the line, any other jam I could make. It ain't a birthday, it ain't a wedding, you know what I'm saying? Your life ain't on the line, your queen got to come first because it doesn't make too much sense. After that, it would cause an issue, but that goes with prioritizing. You see what I'm saying? But as far as us wanting to jam with males is because that's what we come from, and we're programmed like that from when we shorties. Also, you know what I'm saying? It's not one thing that plays a part, and there's a couple of different things from how we programmed when we were shorties to us also being males and mature later than females, which leads to us prioritizing later than females. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because we always have these relationships in life. It's about when you start prioritizing them and putting one here and the other there.
I appreciate that, King, and you so ill because that's the same thing that Balance said. That's the same thing that Lindell
Absolutely.
that Lindell, that Lindell said. What up, though, Lisi? So a lot of the giants are tapping in and sharing. It's an echo chamber, right? But it's not one of some of us don't even know what other people are saying. We just tapping in and giving our commentary, and it's pure and genuine when it happens that way, right? What I want to do at this point, guys, I want to step into final thoughts. I'm a PTR right here. I'm gonna throw it to Clubhouse first, and then I'm gonna come to you guys on Instagram, and I want to get you guys final thoughts on the topic. The conversation that was had this evening had a lot to do with are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women. Tap in with us. Allison, what's your thoughts on this, Queen? Final thoughts, Queen. Okay. Latoya, what's your thoughts on this, Queen? Final thoughts, Queen.
This whole topic, are men emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women? I think it's just real stupid. I just think that it's another agenda they trying to do to push men against women. To be honest, I think when you really want to talk about it, it's not being emotionally attracted to their men friends, their male friends. They need the support. Yeah, they should be able to go to their spouse for the support, but sometimes you need a outside person. You understand? That's like going to a psychiatrist or something. So to me, honestly, like, it's just something else just to put us against one another, like to start some junk that we don't even need. Like, we need to come together now. We need to uplift each other. We need to support each other. So that's my final thoughts on it, to be honest.
I love it. T. Marie, final thoughts, Queen. T. Marie, final thoughts. Sammy, final thoughts. Oh, there she go.
I don't know how I feel about this because I don't necessarily agree. The only thing I had a thought on, and it was more so a question, um, when you had said earlier, if a woman feels like a man can't come to her or doesn't come to her and would rather be with his friends over her, he's not that into her. The only question I wanted to ask is why do men then hang out or be around women that they're not that into? Like, why take up her time if you don't really fuck up with her like that to where you would pick your friends over her at just about any given point outside of, say, sex? And, but that's another conversation for another day. So that was it.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit of the reason why, just really quickly. She's a placeholder. She's there for sex. She's there for whatever it is that he likes her. Therefore, he can do whatever it is that he wants to do with her. The reality of it is that she's a placeholder. But tap in with us, Sammy. Final thoughts, Queen. Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Yeah, I can't. I think that we should rearrange the title. No, I feel like as long as men have a safe person, I think out of a group of men, I think there's probably only one or two really close friends that they will confide in. I think I would like to call it like, trust more than have an emotional attachment. I think the attachment might come with he holds secrets, you know what I mean? Like amongst the crew, or they have their own lingo and things like that. So I think when it comes down to is like if they like you guys were saying earlier, the person feels comfortable going to their friends versus going to the girl that they're laying down with every night, because certain things may arise or certain secrets that they may hold. So I think that as long as women understand that that is a necessity in a relationship in some sort of way, because you really want your man to have somewhere else to go. You don't want to be the end all and be all, because then you have to hold on to that baggage becomes yours. So just think about it in that way. And I land.
Tap in with me. Tap in with me. We got 21 keys. Final thoughts, King.
I agree with everything Latoya said.
I love it. That's his final thought. If she said that shit, she said that shit. Tap in with me, Siegel. Final thoughts.
Shit, like always, bro, well, I'm just here to support. This was a great space, great podcast. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with what Sammy said and what Latoya said, and I'll just end it with that as well.
Yeah. I'm here for it. Queen Lisi, what up, though?
What's good with you?
What's happening with you? I know you joined the back end of the conversation, but how do you feel? Final thoughts? Any?
Just, honestly, I think that's more of a boy's game than a man's game. A real grown man knows the difference. He knows the time and the place, and he knows his woman's place, and he knows his friend's place, and definitely understands the difference. You need your boys, you know what I'm saying, so you can have conversations outside of, your relationship. But at the end of the day, a real man knows you're going to your woman, you're going to be able to have those conversations, you're going to be able to divest, and you're going to be able to build with her. Now, like, the whole emotional attachment part, yeah, that's definitely a boy's thing. That's a boy's game right there.
She said it with her chest. Tap in with us. The gram, what up though, Balance? Tap in with me, how you feel? Final thoughts, Queen. I appreciate your energy and you pulling up with us tonight. It's impromptu and I love when the plan comes together. How you feel? What are your final thoughts, Queen?
Yeah, definitely. I will say this, a relationship, being intimate with anyone, it's a risk. It is a risk. You know what I mean? It may work, it may not, but it's worth the risk. It is. If you want that real relationship and that real intimacy, you have to try. And you may get hurt. It's a risk. You may get hurt. People are so afraid of getting hurt, and that's why they don't have anything real. And that's why it's so easy for them to leave, because it's not real. They just having sex. So, if you want real intimacy, you have to be emotionally invested and attracted and connected to your partner. Period. And that's my final thoughts on it. And I want to say this too: if you're with someone and they're not willing to get that intimate with you, you shouldn't be having sex with them. And I'll leave it on there.
I know that's all the way right. I know that's all.
No more pussy placeholders.
Wait, what? Hello?
I know that's right.
I know that's right, girl.
No more pussy placeholders. King, Supreme, tap in with me, Supreme. What's your final thoughts on this, King?
Man, I feel the same way the rest of the room feel. When it come down to the come down, you grown. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on your grown up shit, and you gotta put your priorities in a certain place. If it ain't life or death, then that's after that. You gotta take care of home first, period. This period at our age.
I appreciate that, beloved. I want you guys to jump in the comment section, leave your final thoughts. My final thoughts are as follow, right? Sometimes I think as adults we overcomplicate things. I think we have a way of attaching feeling to things that don't serve us, right? That don't serve us at all, right? Sometimes we have a way of attaching feelings to doing the dishes. I don't feel like doing the dishes. I don't feel like taking a shower. I don't feel like, this, that, or a third. And on a psychological side to it, those things don't deserve our feelings, right? They don't deserve our feelings. There's a lot of things in people that don't deserve our feelings because they don't serve us. What our feelings are deserving of are things that serve us. You get what I'm saying? Why am I going this way? I'm taking a long way home for a reason. More often than not, we put feelings in people that's not serving us. We put feelings and we put feelings and emotions into things that don't add to us. It subtracts and take away from us. We'll never get to our purpose if we continue to do that. And in typical great timing, I remembered my earlier point. You know what my earlier point was? A lot of times we find ourselves in situations with people that don't serve us, and we give them our time, our love, our affection, our respect under false pretenses, right? When we're moving in a space, when we're moving in the space of love, we got to be mindful that everything that's around us and that's surrounding us, because you're moving with the spirit and energy of love, guess what you're going to also attract? Hate. I was watching something on Instagram the other day that was surprising to me, right? They said love is a 4-letter word. Guess what else is a 4-letter word? Hate. And they kept giving dope analogies. They said positivity is a 10-letter word. Guess what else is a 10-letter word? Negativity. And it was powerful. And they kept associating, and pretty much what they were saying is no matter how you add it up, it's always going to be the same thing on the other side. So if it's the Jadas, the Yayas, the what's young blue what's Blueface girl name? Carishion, whatever. Carishion
Something.
Be with who makes you happy. If it don't serve you, you got to ask yourself, are you happy for the moment or is it forever? Khloe Kardashian, be with who makes you happy. But you got to ask yourself, is it adding or subtracting from us? My name Broadway the Giant. Y'all know how we do around these parts. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know we provide the vibe. We be back Monday. We coming back tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't yet subtracted and divided that. But y'all know my body. Before I get out of here, Latoya, is there any final thoughts in the comment section? Anybody added anything anywhere before we get out of here?
Yeah, I do see on YouTube that Katina Marie said, this situation is an emergency. Fuck love. This is a mission. Much love.
Wake it up, Katina. I love it.
And then I do see that Darius just pulled up and he was like, love and hate is synonymous. And Lindsay also said, take care of home or you won't have a home to come to.
Hello. Wake that up. Y'all know my vibe, man. Live on Broadway podcast. It's cheaper to be yourself. Be giant. Y'all know how this go.
Peace, man.
All right, we out of here.
All right.